Hello and welcome to the Drishti IAS to the Point program. Our today's topic is National Fund for Control of Drugs Abuse. First of all, we'll see why this is in news. The Social Justice and Empowerment Ministry has recently recommended that the National Fund to Control Drug Abuse be used to carry out de-addiction programs rather than just policing activities. Now let's know about the National Fund to Control Drug Abuse. The government has constituted a fund called the National Fund for Control of Drug Abuse to meet the expenditure incurred in connection with combating illicit traffic in narcotic drugs, rehabilitating addicts, and educating the public against drug abuse, etc. The fund was created in 1989 in accordance with a provision of the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1985. It had a nominal corpus of 23 crore rupees. Now have a look on the sources of money for NFCDA. The following are the sources of money for NFCDA. An amount which the central government may, after due appropriation made by Parliament by law in this behalf, provide. The sale proceed of any property forfeited under Chapter 5A of the Act. Any grants that may be made by any person or institution, and any income from the investment of the amounts credited to the fund under the aforesaid provisions. The next is Objectives of NFCDA. The funds can be utilized to meet the expenditure incurred in connection with the measures taken for combating illicit traffic in narcotic drugs, psychotropic substances or controlled substances, controlling the abuse of narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances, identifying, treating, rehabilitating addicts, preventing drug abuse, educating public against drug abuse, and supplying drugs to addicts where such supply is a medical necessity. Now let's understand the current situation in India. As per the report Magnitude of Substance Use in India released by All India Institute of Medical Sciences or AIIMS in 2019, alcohol is the most abused substance in India. Around 5 crore Indians reported to have used cannabis and opioids at the time of the survey conducted in the year 2018. It has been estimated that there are about 8.5 lakh people who inject drugs. Of the total cases estimated by the report, more than half of them are contributed by states like Punjab, Assam, Delhi, Haryana, Manipur, Mizoram, Sikkim, and Uttar Pradesh. About 60 lakh people are estimated to need help for their opioid use problems. More and more children are taking to alcohol consumption, and the highest percentage of children who are addicted to alcohol are in Punjab, followed by West Bengal and Uttar Pradesh. Now the next is International Treaties and Conventions to Combat Drug Menace. India is a signatory of the following international treaties and conventions to combat the menace of drug abuse: United Nations Convention on Narcotic Drugs 1961, UN Convention on Psychotropic Substances 1971, UN Convention Against Illicit Traffic in Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances 1988, and UN Convention Against Transnational Organized Crime or UNTOC 2000. Now it's time for the practice question. Which of the following international treaties and conventions are signed by India to combat drug menace? Statement 1. United Nations or UN Convention on Narcotic Drugs 1961. Statement 2. UN Convention on Psychotropic Substances 1971. Statement 3. UN Convention Against Transnational Organized Crime or UNTOC 2000. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Options are A. 1 only, B. 1 and 2 only, C. 2 and 3 only, and D. 1, 2 and 3. That's it for today. Stay tuned for the next session. Till then, Jai Hind. Dear viewers, to watch this topic in Hindi, please visit our Hindi YouTube channel.